Hello, my name is Anniken and welcome to the Confessions of a Yarn Addict podcast. I live in the southwest of England, but I'm currently in Norway. I've got 3 days left before I'm returning to the UK. I should have left 3 days ago, so I got an extra week. So I've been here for nearly 5 weeks now, which has been lovely. And I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. This is episode 26. So I'm taking part in several online events at the moment, so I'll see if I can remember all of them. First is the Fasten Off 2020 Yarn Along. This is a knit and crochet event. I think there's loom knitting as well. It's designed for to bring together a group of indie designers. There's nearly 100 of us indie designers who have chosen to make our patterns available off Ravelry, because Ravelry has some serious accessibility problems at the moment for a lot of people. So the Fasten Off 2020 event is to highlight designers that make their patterns available off Ravelry. And you can get 25% off our patterns until the 5th of December. So I'll put my links below. My code is valid on Ravelry, but also in my PayHip shop. So if you can't access Ravelry, you can access my PayHip shop. If there's a pattern you know you want that's not already on PayHip, send me a message, leave a comment on this video, and I will upload it as quickly as I can. I am adding patterns to PayHip as quickly as I can, but I have a lot of patterns to add and it's taking a bit of time. So I hope you will enjoy that event. I'll put the links to where you can find all the participating designers below, and also the details of the discount code and my links below as well. And then the second event I'm taking part in is this Saturday. It's the Yorkshire Yarn Fest. This year it's obviously virtual. It's happening on Saturday in the Yorkshire Yarn Fest Instagram account. All the vendors will be going live all throughout Saturday, 28th of November. I'll be live at 2:10 UK time for 15 minutes, so don't be late. Where I'm going to talk about a few things and share some top tips. And then you can also get a discount off my online yarn shop and my online courses. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then next week I'm taking part in the virt-yule Fibre Collective Christmas event. It's a group of indies from the UK who've got together to create a Christmas event to promote each other and share what we're doing. So we have a Facebook group all ready to go. You can access that from Monday. I'll put the link below. If you sign up to my newsletter, you'll get an email on Monday telling you that everything is ready to go. And I have a discount code which you can use in my online yarn shop and for my online courses, and that's valid until the 6th of December, and the discount code is virt-yule NOV. Virtual NOV. I'll put the details of that below, and if you have any questions, just ask below this video. So I finished my shawl. I'm not going to block it till I get home back to the UK. So it's finished. I had to knit the edging twice. I knitted about 2/3 of the edging, maybe 3/4. It was twice the width of this, and then I realised I was running out of yarn, so I had to rip it all back and re-knit it. But that was fairly quick. So it's finished. The yarn is lovely to knit with. I'm going to block it when I get back to the UK in a week and a half, and pattern will be out sometime in December hopefully, and I'll also going to do a yarn review on this yarn when I get back to the UK. Finished my new pair of socks. These are knitted in Shopball, Salvable Crazy, in the colourway 2355. I cast this on a week, 10 days ago I think, and I finished them yesterday or the day before. Really like them. These were knitted toe up from my Aventura sock pattern. I did a wedge toe and I did a matching wedge heel. See if you can get a close-up of that heel. So the pattern comes with a choice of a swirly toe and a wedge toe, and the same with the heel. Swirly heel and a wedge heel. And you can choose whether you want to knit them top down or toe up. So these were toe up because that's how I like to knit socks. Really happy with them. Love the colours, bright and cheerful. Like the fact that they don't match. I'm not bothered about matching socks. If you like matching socks, then Cyberball probably isn't the right colorway for you. But I'm very happy with these socks and I like them. So I will have some of this yarn in my online shop in December. I thought I would share some of my yarn purchases with you. I popped into the local yarn shop a couple of days ago. There's actually 2 local yarn shops. And I got this ball of sock yarn. It's Regia Cotton Cascata. I got one of these in the summer in a different colorway. And I started knitting it when I was here in the summer. And then I kind of didn't really like the colorway that much. So I kind of put it away. And then recently my daughter asked me to knit her some cotton socks, and these are cotton and wool, so it's not 100% cotton. I think it's about 50-50, 41% wool, 34% cotton, 25% nylon. So I nearly finished them before I left for Norway, but I didn't quite finish them, and I thought I would get another ball of yarn. If Vanessa likes the first pair I knitted her, which I'll finish when I get home, I might knit her a pair in this colorway as well. But I like the colorway, so I decided to get it. I was clearly in a yellow mood because I also picked up a ball of Regia bright yellow sock yarn. I haven't actually looked at the label. This is supposed to have a lavender scent to it, which I'm not that keen on. Can't actually smell the lavender. It's a cotton nylon blend. It did come in a ball like that, but I like to wind it because then it takes up a lot less space in my project bag. And I have actually cast on for a pair of socks in that, which I'll show you in a minute. And then in the other local yarn shop, on my first trip out after I finished my travel quarantine, I got these 2 balls. So it's Reima Fin Ull, which is wool, and I'm going to knit some Norwegian Selby inspired mittens with these. I have started charting out the pattern, and hopefully I'll be casting on today. That's the plan, at least. So we'll see how that goes, but these will become mittens. So I cast on for a pair of socks last night in this solid bright yellow, neon yellow Regia sock yarn. I decided, because the color is so it's a solid color, I decided I ought to do a pattern. I tend to just do plain socks or rib socks or very simple socks these days, but I decided I would do a pattern. So I'm knitting them toe up. I'm using my creme caramel basic toe up sock pattern as a kind of base recipe, and then I added this lace rib pattern. I didn't want to do all over lace. I wanted a few relaxing rows of just plain rib in between. So some rows is a 5x2 rib, and some rows is about 8 rows of lace, and then there's 4 rows of rib, and then 8 rows of lace. So I really like that. I've nearly finished increasing for the gusset. I haven't actually done a sock with a gusset for quite a while, because I tend to do afterthought heels at the moment. But because this is a solid yarn, I decided I would do a gusset. When I'm using self-striping yarn, I prefer to do afterthought heel, because I think that looks better with self-striping yarn. But as this is a solid color, I thought I would do a gusset. So I think I've finished a gusset last night. I knitted all this yesterday evening because I finished a main project I was working on. I didn't have anything on the needles last night, so I cast on for this, and I knitted all this yesterday evening. So I'm going to start turning the heel and then get on with the leg. I'm casting on for another project today as well, so I probably progress on this will probably slow down a little bit. So I'm hoping to finish these socks before I leave for the UK in just over a week. Finished my new pair of socks. I knitted these up really quickly. I knitted toe up with a gusset and a heel flap. Heel flap has the rib which then continues into the lace pattern on the leg. I did make the leg extra long. It's nearly 100 rounds, I think, and I had that much yarn left. I didn't think to weigh the yarn after the first sock because I didn't think I'd have a problem with running out of yarn. And as I was coming to the end of the second sock last night, I was getting increasingly worried that I might be running out of yarn. But luckily I didn't. So I am planning to turn these into a pattern, which will be out sometime in December, hopefully.